You've been living too long in a concrete world. Well, I tell you right now, I got plans for you, city girl. We'll take the battle out in the middle of the night. Do a little frog until we see sunrise. I'll be your crawdaddy crawling just to kiss your feet. You'll be my sugar mama, honey, down in New Orleans. 'Cause I got the rhythm when you get the blues. I sweep you right off of them high heel shoes. You live on the north side, but I'm from the south. I'm gonna show you what the bayou's about. Singing, come on, let your hair fall down. Blue-eyed baby, come and dance with me now. You know that you need it too. 'Cause there ain't no living soul who don't like what we do in the bayou. Muddy water loving people who don't mind the heat. I'll take you walking through the woods, no shoes on your feet. You'll be singing Shabby with some Creole soul. And we'll be rocking on the river, 'cause that's how we roll. And I got the rhythm, you won't get the blues. It's always a party in the bayou. Darling, come on, let your hair fall down. Blue-eyed baby, come and dance with me now. You know that you need it too. 'Cause there ain't no living soul who don't like what we do in the bayou. Fall down, blue-eyed baby, come and dance with me now. You know that you need it too. 'Cause there ain't no living soul who don't like what we do in the bayou. In the bayou,
All right, what's up, y'all?
What's up, guys?
We are live, week 9, and we're, like always, in the shadows of Tiger Stadium right across the street in the Walk-On's parking lot. We got a crowd tonight.
There's a crowd out there, man.
There's a men's health event tonight where Chris Specialty Foods provided the food. Ribeye sliders, meat pies, crawfish, lobster mac and cheese. I said crawfish, I meant lobster.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Shout out Our Lady of the Lake.
Fancy.
Sponsor of LSU.
And chicken pasta also in there. Gordy Rush will be on shortly in a little bit. Chris Phillips will be here in a little while. We got a special guest at the end of the show that is coming in here. It's going to be a big time special guest for me. But it's going to be a good night, and here we are. First, I want to introduce one of our sponsors, Joe Kersey from LB Night.
What's up, guys?
This dude made me a roof paddle where on one side has my logo on it, and the other side has his logo on it.
Very nice.
So,
Yeah.
it's if you need a roof paddle, if you need a hat, we have our Enzo Needs hats, which each of the guests will get one on the night's over. And then koozies and all things merch. See this
We can
guy?
do it.
I know a guy.
Knows a guy.
We can do it.
Also, our sponsors, Brandy with OnlyFans. She was supposed to be here tonight, but her schedule in her plant is all over the place. She brought food the first time.
Yeah, I was looking forward to being there too.
She said something about fillets, and she had me all fired up.
And then Rodney with Hot Rods Creole. He's a sponsor. He's been doing a lot lately with his own stuff, and he wasn't able to make it tonight, but it's still gonna be a good night. And then our special guest tonight is Mr. Tiggs himself.
What's up? What is going on, everybody? It's good to be here.
So a while back, I was talking about coming up with a podcast myself, and I came on your podcast.
That's right. You sure did.
And 9 weeks later, here we are
That's it.
with you on mine. But tell me a little bit about what you do and what either day job or whatever you do on social media as well.
Absolutely. The day job's boring. I sell insurance. So if you're looking for employee benefits,
I know a guy.
then holler at your boy. That's the day job. That's what pays the bills. But the fun part is the podcast, is the show, is the channel. Really is what I call it now. Is it's more so a channel than it is just a podcast because it's evolved and it's grown. But you can check out stuff like Tales from the Tailgate. That's kind of, I do interviews at gorgeous Death Valley. Every home game. Looking forward to this weekend's game. Hopefully the weather will hold off a little bit so I can get some good interviews. But do that. Go to cooking events. Of course, I've seen you at a lot of cooking events and like to interview that because I like to eat. We live in Louisiana.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I mean, you're making a mistake if you don't eat in this state.
I'm eating right here.
As you should. There's fine food out here. This is a nice little get together for sure. But yeah, that's what I do. And we have my show comes out on Thursdays. Typically, this is the show tonight, so it's nice. I'm off. No pressure, no notes in front of me, no prep. I'm just here to have
That's
a
how
good
we
time.
roll. That's how we roll here.
Yeah,
That's the way it should be.
That's how we roll. Sometimes I've been trying to get it to an hour, but sometimes it's an hour and a half.
It's hard to do.
It depends on who's guest.
That's right.
Rusty came on here a couple weeks
You
ago.
ain't keeping Rusty under an hour.
No.
No way.
He talked for an hour.
Exactly. Rusty will just carry it. I think ours was like an hour and a half, and finally I'm like, well, we're going to cut this off.
That's the
We'll
same way
carry
with
this
Hot
again
Rod,
next time.
I
We got
swear
more to talk
Rods
about.
in here.
I told Rusty, I said, tell us a little bit about your schedule and like what you got coming up. The dude rolled it off to next March. Every weekend from now till March.
Oh yeah, we got him mapped out.
I love it. Hey, that dude never stops. So it's unbelievable. I don't know how he does. That's what I told him the other day. He called me. I said, bro, how do you do this? You're going to that deal in Madisonville, Texas, then going to Houston, then going to Toledo, then going to do something that next Sunday, that Monday. Like he never stops.
And he has a job.
Yes, he actually has a real job too. Like I said, when do you sleep, bro? Like for real. And I thought I didn't sleep. No, that dude, I don't literally don't think he sleeps. He's like a coach. He is a coach.
He is a coach.
He is a coach. I mean,
Yeah, when you do that, I mean,
that explains it, doesn't it?
That doesn't even talk about his football stuff.
No.
Because that's just his that's just his cooking stuff.
Exactly.
And then you turn into, oh, he has a full-time job. Oh, he does this. Oh, he does this.
Crazy.
He does a lot of mentoring for me. And we talk all the time.
He's a great guy, man. He's a great dude to have a mentor. I lean on him for just some ideas here and there too. I mean, he knows.
never says no to you.
He never says no. But he'll tell it to you like it is, though, and he'll give you good advice. He's just a good dude. One of the best dudes that I know, honestly. He really is.
Speaking of the Madisonville trip, we just got a new sponsor, Lafitte's.
Boom.
Joey,
Shout
and
out, Joey.
Shout out, Joey. Love Joey.
Joey.
I don't know why, Joey, if you're watching this, I had no idea why when we talked at the tailgate the other day, we took a picture with my friends, did no interview, didn't have like, that's on me. I have no idea why I didn't do that. I think I was kind of done. Please come back to the tailgate. Let's do an interview. Well, I did tell him I'm going to go to West Monroe. I'm going to go see their deal. We're going to do a full little show at some point whenever I can get up there.
Yeah.
And do it because I want to see his operation. And congrats on getting Walmart.
That Walmart deal.
Yeah, he got Walmart. Yeah.
As you should, it's the best I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
So I'm not a huge pickle person, but I did a potato salad the other day with the sweet pickle relish.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I had to be.
I have to edit the video and post it, but it's not posted yet because I just did it yesterday and
Right.
I ain't had time to edit it.
You're busy too, dude. You
I
never
am.
stop.
I don't. Taryn actually does a lot of my editing for me.
Well, that's good. You need her.
I pay her on the side to edit
Yeah.
videos here and there.
Yeah.
But she's busy too.
She's wide open.
It's like she's in Mississippi, then she's in Texas, then she's in here. I'm like, wait, what?
When do you stop?
None of us do.
None of us stop. That's the thing. Everybody out there watching social media and all that, understand you're content creators. We like to create content, but it doesn't just create itself. You have to go out.
It's a
and-
grind.
It is an absolute grind. for
Yeah, it
sure.
is. And if you want your brand to grow, if you want,
Gotta do it.
you got to.
Gotta
You
do
got to
it.
push. I haven't been able to go to all the events that everybody else is going to.
Yeah.
But I try to go to when I can, and I just made a commitment to not November, December, because that's go time during turkey season
Right.
at work. But not counting those 2 months, taking a weekend each month to go do something.
Yeah.
Whether it's Madison, I went to Madisonville.
How was that? I haven't talked to anybody since. It
So-
looked like a lot of fun, but
It was. I got my jambalaya mix in the first store in Madisonville.
oh, did you? There you go. Well, then it was worth the trip.
It's a Cooking with Cajun in Arkansas.
Okay.
So you can now find the barbecue sauce and the jambalaya mix in Harrison, Arkansas, with Cooking with Cajun. He was out there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Our dear friend KP was not.
I'm shocked.
She
I don't even really know KP well, and I'm not hating KP. I know she's probably not seeing this. She's elusive. She's hard to nail down, but I've heard this, that somehow or another KP just doesn't make it often.
She advertises for weeks and weeks and
Yeah,
weeks.
and then she don't show up.
I was looking forward to it. But
She's cool though. I like you, KP. Let's start showing up.
yeah. So I met a guy named Smitty who is on the TikTok shop, and he helps push a lot of TikTok small businesses on the TikTok shop.
Okay.
And we made a deal, and he's going to start pushing my stuff. He has literally blown up 2 or 3 small company TikToks from the Bay Shrimp and some of the other stuff that's out there. So we'll see what that does.
It
But,
can't hurt anything.
2 weeks ago, I got on Amazon on the barbecue
Yeah, that's right.
sauce.
Congrats on that.
I still have to figure out the algorithm and how that works, the back office stuff,
Yeah.
the advertisements, and how all that works, because that's a whole. You think Facebook algorithm and TikTok algorithm is wild? Amazon is.
Yeah, it's a whole different animal, I would think.
Well, we were talking about that Thursday night event. Southern Boys seasoning is #1 on Amazon.
Really?
If you look at the seasoning part, they're the #1 searched seasoning on Amazon.
Have you talked to him to see how kind of get a little advice?
Catching him is like catching.
He may not know that. I mean, Kenyon's pretty busy too. He may not even know how it's happening.
I've heard he's a great dude.
He is.
Austin's always spoke very highly of him, and I know he follows my channel and stuff and comments every now and then. He seems like he's fun. Like he's a good old boy.
Speaking of Austin, I got to get him down here too, but he is so busy. That,
He's hard to catch.
He's hard to catch.
He's another one that's elusive.
So Rodney's usually here. Hoss will be here later in the year.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Uh, Terry Taylor will be here later in the year.
awesome.
Speaking of Terry Taylor, at the end, I have a benefit that they've been working on with Rachel and the Zane girls.
Yeah.
That we're going to speak about, and we're going to talk about it each week until November 16th when it happens. Hoping to get one of them out here at some point to talk about it, because
Absolutely.
they know a lot more about it than
Right. Yeah. So they put it on,
I
and they went on TV.
I literally got a text message and said, "Hey, can you talk about this?" I said, "Yes." But can you tell me what to talk about?
Right. Yeah. That's it. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I got a flyer, so the flyer's going to go on the screen, and we're going to read it and talk about whatever's on the screen.
That's right.
But I will get more information later on that, so we can properly get help, promote it, and get help out to that. I think it's time to talk a little football.
Let's do it, dude.
If I can get this.
I'm so blind coming into this one too. I mean, I know who we're playing.
Don't worry, I've been blind every week.
It's,
Yeah, that's the
it's
best.
going to be easy.
That's
First,
the
I
best
want to
way.
thank our sponsors. Bayou Brothers End Zone Eats is the name of the show. We are at week 9. Joey and the boys at Lafitte's Cajun Foods with the little Bible verse on their logo.
I love that. Yeah.
Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Joe, the LP Hat Company, Rodney with Hot Rod's Creole, and then Brandy with Only Pants. Put some South in your mouth.
I love it. I still haven't met Brandy, and I hope I've got to meet her.
She's
Something else.
She seems to be.
She's a firecracker. For
I
sure.
believe that. I believe
She
that.
completes our little family for
All right, the first one we're going to talk about is UCLA at Indiana. It is at 11 o'clock on Fox. UCLA is 3-4 at number 2, Indiana 7-0. Indiana doesn't play another ranked team the rest of the year, but it's always the debate on, are they among the best, or is it based on their schedule?
Yeah, do they have a
Because,
favorable schedule?
so we'll see. But also UCLA fired their coach.
Right?
And young Neuheisel is now the
Yeah.
offensive coordinator,
Yeah.
and they've been playing for him.
They have been.
And they've beat a couple teams they shouldn't have, and then they played another team really, really close.
Yeah, they're definitely playing better ball. Was Deshaun Foster, was he the coach?
He was.
Yeah, and he was a great ball player.
He was.
really good, but terrible coach. And that started at Big Ten or whatever they are, Big Ten days. And did you see that?
Mhm.
It was embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed for him. I just kind of wanted to go hide. Like, oh my God, dude, you don't know what you're saying. This is like SEC media days. This is your Big Ten media days. Not impressive. And then the way they started, just getting shellacked and looking terrible. But then make that change, and then UCLA beat Penn State, and then they beat somebody else the next week.
Mhm.
And
And UCLA is not really an easy place to play. Because you don't have fans at your game.
None.
There's so much to do in LA, and watching UCLA football is not it.
Not it. No.
So
No.
it's tough to go out there. And
Did
play.
you go to the road did you go when LSU played out there a few years ago?
Yes and no. I did not go to the football game, but when Trevor Bauer and the boys we got put in a regional at UCLA in baseball,
Yeah.
I made that trip.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Okay.
Trevor Bauer was on the mound and I was and what's the other dude from UCLA? They had 2 dudes that year.
They did.
And we went out there because I was supposed. Remember when the city got all blown up because LSU was going to go to the Rose Bowl?
Yeah.
And didn't.
And didn't, yeah.
I bought a flight way before then because I heard we were going to the Rose Bowl and I wanted a cheap flight, so I got it. And so we didn't make the trip, clearly, because we didn't make the Rose Bowl.
Right.
But you got a voucher for a whole year.
Okay. So
that baseball season came around, they sent us to UCLA. I was
that was perfect.
perfect.
Yeah.
Just extended my trip a little bit.
Absolutely. Makes sense.
Memorial Stadium in Indiana, capacity 52,626. Who you picking?
Well, I'm going to take Indiana, even though UCLA is playing better ball. Indiana looks. We'll see. I mean, I like their coach. I like what he's putting in place. They have got a good team. And like you said, they don't play anybody else really for the rest of the season. They're pretty much a lock for the playoffs. It's going to be interesting to see what do they do in the playoffs. So, I mean, definitely taking Indiana this weekend for sure. Which is weird, isn't it? Weird to say that, like, Indiana, they're number 2.
We'll get to some more weird stuff later on in the show. Go.
Going Indiana, I don't feel like they're a real number 2. They're definitely like playoff team, top 12. I would normally maybe think of them as like a 10 or 11. But I mean, they're there and they'll probably stay there for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Indiana.
I'm gonna do something different. I think Neuheisel and the boys are gonna get it done.
Get the upset.
I do.
All right.
Every single week this year, there's been 6 to 10 different
Good point.
top 25 teams go down.
Yeah.
And 3, 4, 5, 6, sometimes in a row.
Yeah.
But I think this is another week where a few top 10s go down. And we'll keep that theme going.
I like where you're going.
I got a couple more going. But did you see the picture of Lil Neuheisel when they first put him on the screen?
I did.
Is he 12?
He's 12, but he looks just like a 12-year-old version of his daddy
With a lot of hair.
with a lot of blonde hair.
I'm like, whoa. But he fits the Cali look.
100%. They need to hire him now and give him a
That's
contract and lock him in
That's the Coach O of
the West Coast.
Of the West Coast. 'Cause when you talk about fit the part, you're fitting the part right there.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, he looked like he squeezed in a surf session.
If
Before
it's
the
me.
game. Yeah, he got some waves in order.
All right, next up, number 18, South Florida, 6-1, heading to Memphis, 6-1 at 11 a.m. on ESPN2. Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, capacity 33,000.
That's an interesting ball game.
It is.
That's an interesting
Memphis has been fighting for that 12 seed,
Yeah,
and so is South Florida.
yeah.
There's 3 or 4 of them that have been really pushing for that 12 seed.
That should be a good ball game. That should be a good ball
It
game.
might be rather high scoring.
It could be, for sure. I think I'll take South Florida on the road just because of the caliber of teams that they've played early in the season and some of the victories that they've got. So, yeah, but we'll see what happens. Weather could be a factor there, too.
In Tennessee.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Florida, South Florida also. They really have. I mean, they haven't played any mega teams. I wouldn't think, but I mean, they definitely held their own.
I think I'm going the other way again. I'm gonna go with the host, the Memphis Tigers.
You would.
There you go.
I'm that guy. But I think Memphis or even Tulane was in that mix trying to fight for that 12th seed at some point.
They're still in it.
They're still in it. So they may have something to say about that later too.
For sure.
But working in New Orleans, you hear a lot about the Tulane people.
Yeah, that's all I got. But I do like Tulane's. I do like their jerseys that I saw on social media. I don't know if they're wearing them this
Oh,
weekend.
the helmets?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
It
are
looked-
pretty neat.
It says Uptown on it?
Yes. I don't love the helmet, but I like the idea. Maybe
Nobody else in the country is gonna know what Uptown means.
not a soul, but we will, and they will. I guess that's what matters.
Yeah.
How long do you think John Sumrall, who's been on Tigs Bits, we had John Sumrall on Tigs Bits when he was the coach of Troy. It was a fun conversation. He was traveling to Conference USA Media Days or whatever conference, Sunbelt. Sorry, Lacey, if you're watching this, sorry, Sunbelt, whatever. He was going to their media days in New Orleans, and he was in the car. Talk about really trying to test the abilities of a podcast. Talk to a coach in a car on the road from a cell phone. It wasn't live, thank God.
When I
but
was
it worked.
on ESPN Radio with Todd Black, Jimmy Roy, and those guys, and we would call high school coaches at the end of the night after a game.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll get it breaking up, sometimes you'll get them in the locker room with everybody yelling, sometimes Like you never know what you're gonna get.
Right.
You don't even know if you're gonna get them
Or get them, yeah, that's. the
because they
biggest
may have
thing.
given their phone to a coach or a wife or somebody, and you
Exactly,
ain't getting them.
that's right. That is right.
All right, next up we got BYU, 11th ranked, 7-0. That's weird to say.
Undefeated.
At Iowa State,
Who did they
5-2.
play?
Jack Trice Stadium in Iowa State, 61,500, 2:30 on Fox. There's a lot of day games.
A lot of day games.
The first
They're
two are-
early slate.
The first two are 11 a.m. and this one's at 2:30 on Fox.
I'm gonna take Iowa State at home. Take the Cyclones in a mild upset, I would call it. But I don't know what BYU has. I haven't seen. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched either one of these teams play, but it's a longer trek for BYU. Iowa State, they do have some pretty passionate fans up there. I think they'll have a good crowd noise and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll take Iowa State.
Joe?
I'm gonna take BYU. I don't know why either. I just like them.
Well, they're traditionally always
I mean,
in the
every time I
mix.
do watch them, they look like they remind me of like old school. Like they just line up and punch you in the mouth.
But 11th in the country though?
Well, when half of the top 20 got beat last weekend, that made it.
None of that
made
matters though, because I'm
it
telling
don't
you,
matter
We're gonna-
until the last week of the season.
We're gonna
whenever 2-loss SEC team makes it in, and they will, they're gonna beat them pretty bad.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Iowa State also. This one right here. This one wouldn't be on very many pick'ems, but Kentucky is maybe one of the best 2-4 teams in there.
That is true.
They will upset somebody in a heartbeat,
Tennessee is
or they'll
not.
get blown out.
That's
One
a
of the two.
fact. Tennessee has not blown me away.
They
They've
have not.
regressed from last year.
17 seed Tennessee 5-2 at Kentucky. It's 2-4 at Kroger Field in Kentucky. 61,000 people. 6:45 on the SEC network.
I'm still going to, even though I don't like them, and I get accused of being from there all the time
No, I mean,
because of
this
this
is-
accent. I'm going to take the balls. Give me the balls
Joe,
in a close one.
I'm gonna go the Vols too. I mean, I think they got a lot to prove after the game last weekend. They're probably still riding some of that adrenaline from getting amped up for that game and being let down. I think Tennessee takes it pretty easy.
yeah, I think it'll be a lot closer than people think for at least 3 quarters. Tennessee is going to probably pull away late, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's only a 6 or 7 line because that's kind of what I look at when I'm picking games because
They're still right there though, where they can win out
sometimes
and
it's hard.
be in that 11 or 12 spot. I mean,
Yeah.
they're right there.
Sometimes it's hard to pick just 10 games when they have so many that are competitive.
Yeah.
Like this week, it was like 12. But then I looked at the lines, and if it was 1 or 2 point lines, then I picked that one over the one that was 13 or 14.
Sure. Yeah.
Uh,
These are the closer spread games.
Yeah, so that'll be an interesting one at night, Tennessee, and see if they can continue their role to see what kind of way they can finish the season. Next up, this is another interesting one. 25 Michigan, 5-2 at Michigan State, 3-4, 6:30 on NBC. Spartan Stadium capacity 74,866. Jennifer Guillory, I see you commenting on Facebook. I see you. She was here a couple weeks ago talking about a fundraiser that they were doing as well. She also does a lot of photography at a lot of the events that I go to.
Okay.
Because,
Hey, Jennifer.
I can't cook, sell stuff, and take pictures.
You can't do it all. You can't do it all. Well, this will be a fun game. That's an in-state rivalry. So
Sometimes you throw the records
yeah,
out
so
the
you
book.
got to throw those out. Michigan not been the most impressive thus far this season, but they're getting it done.
No, they got Bryce over the quarterback.
Exactly.
$12 million land.
And he's learning the hard way for sure. I'm going to take Michigan in this one just because Michigan State sucks. They're terrible. They really are. I mean, and I think Michigan can beat them. So We'll see.
Let's hope so.
I believe in you, the Wolverines.
Going on the road.
Going on the road, taking it in Spartan Stadium.
I agree 100%. I couldn't have said it any better myself. I mean, the Michigan State, they just not good.
They're just not good.
And then Michigan still got something to prove with the $12 million man, so they're gonna push to try to get that good record.
Aren't you glad that we didn't pay that dude $12 million?
It worked out in our favor because
We'd have been in a lot more trouble
we
this year.
lost him, and then that's lit a fire under them,
Yeah,
to where they actually went and got some dudes.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, because if we'd have had him and not half the dudes we got, we'd have been in a worse situation than we are now.
You think? Oh my God. I don't want to even think about that.
But I'm gonna go Michigan as well. I'm not a Michigan fan, but in this choice, I have none.
Yeah, you didn't give us much choice here.
No,
No.
sure didn't.
No.
This one, and Williams-Brice Stadium, capacity 77,559. The number 4 team, Alabama, which they've shot up since that week 1 blown out against Florida State.
They have.
At South Carolina, 3-4. The boys in South Carolina aren't very good, but they do find a way to hit.
They can keep it close.
Keep
I
it
think they can
close.
keep it a little closer than the experts think, but I think Alabama is the best team in the SEC. I hate to say that. I hate to say it, but
I hate to hear you say it.
I know.
But I mean,
I
that's
know.
what it is.
Look, it is what it is. They've been beyond week 1, which we fell into the Florida State trap ourselves twice.
We have
Once
once when we had a whole off season to get ready for it.
correct. And I just think that what Alabama showed from that week to where they're at now, to what they've done, beating Georgia and beating Tennessee and doing what they're doing, they're taking care of business. I think that week 1 loss lit a fire underneath them big time, and they responded. We'll see, but I think Alabama cruises in this one, but knowing South Carolina can always keep things interesting, especially they are in a day game. So
Yeah, they really can. That's generally a tough place to play.
very much so.
With the whole
Sandstorm.
intro and all that stuff. At least they're not Clemson shaking buses. That's a whole different world over there.
That's right. I see you, Jennifer. I hate saying it. just for the record, I hate saying it, but
I
you know,
got you, Jennifer. Don't worry. It ain't my turn yet, but I got it.
it's your turn.
It's my turn. All right. So first off, I hate with a capital H. I hate the top 5 matchups the first week of the season. Nobody knows who they got. Nobody knows anything. That doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate seeing it. It's good for TV and it's good for ticket sales, but I really, really hate those top games because they don't tell the whole story, in my opinion. With that being said, though, I cannot root for Alabama. I'm going for the Gamecocks.
To be clear, I'm not rooting for Alabama. Let's be
Me and
very
Adam are in
clear.
agreement. We can't even say it.
I've said that many times on this podcast that
I
those
said it last week and I almost got kicked off.
words are not in my vocabulary.
Look, I've been weathered and beaten down a little bit because I do a podcast. One of my co-hosts is occasionally, we do a show now. It's Tiggy and the Handler, JR the Handler. He's the tour manager for Justin Moore. Huge Alabama guy. So,
He
I'm
can,
no- I'm-
against you.
yeah, we
he
don't.
can say it all he wants.
Yeah.
I just ain't gonna say
I
it.
get it. I get it.
I'm not a believer in Kalen DeBoer.
I'm not either now I'm not either in the long term, and
I
hope
don't think
we're right.
I don't think he belongs down here. I think he's more of a West Coast guy, and I think right now the talent that she said, hell no, we can't.
Hey, look, I get it.
Hey, that's the most comments we've had in a minute.
So I'm talking about
But yeah, so I think they're just ultra talented because of the way that program's been built in the last
Ooh, that's a
10
fact.
years.
I mean, the cupboard was full when
completely
they came in, and
quarterbacks and all.
it's just he just has to maintain it, and they still have enough talent left over, and he's bringing some in. But I hope I'm dead wrong. I hope South Carolina can pull this off. I promise you. I promise you. I hope that happens.
Can that old boy at quarterback give us one game?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one game.
He hasn't looked good all year long.
No, he is not.
But can he give us one
Hey,
game?
LSU helped him look all right.
He didn't even look good.
No,
that
he didn't
game.
look that good. No.
He ran for 22 yards.
Yeah.
He's a runner.
Yep. They had one play. They had that 175-yard run, and that was it.
Paul Rogers says, "Hey guys,
Paul Rogers in the house. What is going on, brother Paul?
he's on the YouTube. Looks like."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I'm on Gamecocks.
Go
I
Gamecocks.
can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the theme of major upsets. You got Indiana first, then
Now this one.
then this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it, is we don't give out awards for being right or wrong.
Oh no! Last week the boys were 5-5, 6-4, 4-6, 5-5.
We gave out awards. I've been wrong 5 times on Alabama this year. I might be wrong 6 times.
They're losing every week.
Hey, but you were right once.
I was right once.
That's right.
All right, next up, this one is an interesting one as
What is
well.
this? The toilet bowl?
Yeah.
At Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium, 62,000. Auburn 3-4. At Arkansas 2-5. And another morning game. Is there enough channels in the morning? for all these
Too many
There is with the internet, with ESPN Plus.
This is at the SEC Network at 11:45 in the morning. Auburn at Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas is one of the schools that have fired their coach because he did some inappropriate things with volleyball players. Then they rehire him as an offensive coordinator. And when the season's over, they're going to hire him back as their head coach.
They probably will. I hope they do. Nothing could happen to the fine folks in Arkansas than if they
And then
retain
Auburn.
Uncle Bobby.
And Auburn is in the same boat about to fire their coach or something.
Yeah. He's not in a good position either. Auburn coming off of that tough loss with Missouri last weekend in overtime. We'll see if they have a little bit of a hangover going on the road, going to Arkansas, early kick. How motivated are they? Arkansas in a shootout with Texas A&M. Offensively, they're as good as anybody in the country. Defensively, they're as bad as, what was that, 2022, 2023 LSU defense? 23, yeah. They're that bad, which is bad, really bad. So I'm going to take Arkansas. I'm going to take the Hogs at home because I think Auburn's going to come in flat.
Didn't Arkansas give up 45 points last week?
They did.
But
But they scored 42. Yeah. They just need to get a stop and they can beat Auburn. Just one stop. Keep going tit for tat. Should be a fun game
Yeah,
to watch. I look forward to that being on the tailgate
Saturday morning.
Yep.
Speaking of tailgate, where is your tailgate?
It is by Indian Mounds.
Okay.
It's right there, right across from the Cox Communications building. You can't miss it. Cajun Tiger tailgate. We have big bright yellow tents, and you can hear us. If you're from the street, you can hear the music.
So
It's a little loud, in my opinion. I'm just saying.
So I park around where those white tailgate tents are, the commercialized ones.
By like where the
By
airplane.
the airplane.
Yeah.
I park up in there.
Okay.
So that's not a bad walk. Right.
Yeah, just
right
walk on down the street.
right up the street.
Yep.
I'm
Come see us.
at Chris's in New Orleans until probably noonish.
Jennifer says that's where your tailgate is. Okay, come see me over there, Jen. Come see us. You can't miss us. You probably know who we are. I apologize in advance.
Yeah, I'm at Chris's in New Orleans until probably noonish. And
Okay.
then I'm head that way. And
I will be there.
we'll see.
Let's see what the weather's
See what
doing.
the weather does.
I'm going to be there either way, but we'll.
I'm calling rain.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just don't want to get my mic wet. So the weather is going to dictate how many interviews I get in. I'm bringing Ziploc bags and everything else to put all my stuff in. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Joe, what you think?
I went on record a couple of weeks ago saying Arkansas is the best 2-win team in the country. And they're right there.
They're still the best 2-win team.
I mean, they're right there. They've been right there. I mean, they lost 2 games in a row on the last play of the game.
And one of them was 45-42.
I mean, they were right there every time. I'm going Arkansas. I'm going Arkansas big.
Big, I
I feel
like it.
like it's going to be double-digit win for Arkansas.
I think they're gonna win 4.
They're a good team. They're a good team. They're just
Just don't have
they're
a
like
beat.
the 2025 New Orleans Saints. I mean, they're just right there.
They're a
They
better,
can do it, but
they're a
they can't
better
do it.
team now that Sam Pittman has left the building.
They are.
And now that Bobby, as soon as anybody fires their coach,
They it's like a
UCLA did it.
instant lift up.
UCLA did it.
Mhm.
Anybody does it. Like, as soon as they fire their coach, the boys are ready to play. They may not win those games,
But they play better.
but they're gonna show it.
It's
And-
just a shot in the arm. I think it's just new energy in a building. You know, you're getting.
and the new guy probably wants the job.
Yeah.
So he's gonna throw some tricks out there and try to showcase his stuff too.
Very true.
I'm gonna go Arkansas as well. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I think it'll be a high scoring affair. Another 45-42 type game.
It'd be fun.
But it's 11 o'clock in the morning to start that off. That's fun football.
That's fun football.
But I'm gonna go Arkansas as well. So we're Arkansas all across the board. Ole Miss
Now we're talking.
at Oklahoma.
Now we're talking.
Number 8 Ole Miss 6-1 at number 13 Oklahoma 6-1 at Memorial
The
Stadium.
other 11.
Capacity 80,126
I might have 6 TVs.
at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Come to the tailgate. We'll have them all on. Are you? If you have YouTube TV, you can quad box it. You're going to need the quad box.
Plus another
one.
TV.
Plus one. Yeah.
But yes,
A lot of ball.
this is another game that you're gonna want to watch.
Yeah, for sure. This has national championship and playoff implications big time.
That quarterback, Mateer, I don't think he's still full speed.
Is he playing
I
this weekend?
don't know. He wasn't. He shouldn't have played last week, but he did, and he didn't look very good.
Mm-hmm.
But Lane, he got a lot of that job talk right now.
Yeah, there's some distractions.
Man, I'm on the Ole Miss train, but man, that's another one I hate saying it, but man, they
See, I can't even utter those words about those pricks.
I mean,
They don't come out like, I have nothing, and I don't like to say it, I respect Alabama for what they've done, but they ain't been there yet.
No,
And they ain't going there.
Ole Miss is good, man.
They're not gonna go there. They are good. They are good. And I think Ole Miss is gonna take this one in a close one because I think they're just an inch better than
I mean,
Oklahoma.
I think they lost last week just on pure experience or lack of. I mean, because
Yeah.
it was one of them games where it was whoever had the ball last was
For
going to win.
100%, yes,
And they
absolutely.
just, at the end, Georgia just said, no, we're going to show you why we're Georgia and you're not. And that's what it was. I mean, they had the chance.
This is a must-win game, in my opinion, for Ole Miss. So,
Either one of them.
for both of them, to make the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
To make the
Yeah.
playoffs, they have to win this. So yeah, but I'm going to take Ole Miss.
I'm going Ole Miss, but I'm going to go out for bonus points. I'm going to say they're going to win by at least 2 touchdowns.
I
It's
don't
gonna
know.
be- I mean, based off their performance last week, OU was bad.
They were.
And Ole Miss played like a championship team against
They-
a championship team. I mean, it's gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna be ugly. It's not gonna be close. I don't think.
Lane always finds a way to lose one that he's not supposed to.
He does.
Even Blythesboro finds a nut though every now and then.
He hasn't gotten to one yet.
And
And the
the
thing
sign
I-
stealing has
Yeah,
been the
he was-
discussion this week.
He was throwing it out there at Venables.
Yeah, it was.
But,
He throws it out there at everybody, to
he
be
does.
fair.
He does.
He-
But
he's
yeah.
awesome.
But with all the distractions, speaking of Lane being at the top of all these coaches lists, what has he done?
That's a great question. That is a great question. And
He
I've
scores
seen a lot
points.
of LSU people who are like, Oh, let's fire Brian
He
Kelly. Let's
scores-
bring him down.
He
Like
scores
he
points,
won.
but they don't win.
they don't win. He can't win. They talk about Brian Kelly can't win the big one.
He's the 9-3. He's a 9-3, 10-2. Don't make the playoffs type guy.
He can't win the big one either.
No, he can't.
He can't win the big one.
So I'm going OU.
Okay, I like it.
Just because
I just
that'll be the third.
I think
top 10
so.
team lose.
just complete chaos is what Adam is
I
looking
picked
for, and I'm here for it.
Texas against OU last week because I didn't think John Mateer was ready, and they proved it.
Yeah, they did.
I don't think Texas is very good, but
Me either.
Well,
because Arch is not what they say Arch is.
not yet, anyhow.
I think they go to Kentucky this week. I think.
No, Kentucky is.
No, that was last week.
Yeah, Kentucky and Tennessee.
They didn't play very well at Kentucky last week.
No,
that
they
was,
did
that
not.
was the overtime.
Yeah, that was the overtime. Yeah, that's exactly right. They should have lost. Should have lost. That's the game of the week. Can you believe it? Can you believe? Well, I mean, maybe it's not the game of the week, but
Game day is there.
yeah, it's the game of the week.
Never
I mean,
would I ever think this would be.
No. Week 1 of the college football season, you say Missouri and Vanderbilt, national championship and college playoff implications all on the line. 2 top 15 teams in the nation. Their stock is rising for both of them.
Never. I'm calling you a liar. I wouldn't think they would have 6 wins between the two of them.
Type in their 10 in front of Vanderbilt's name. I'm like, wait, what?
That's
Is that right?
Just
Yeah, they
hasn't-
earned it. They earned it. I'm giving you.
They did earn it. I will
Number
give them that.
15 Missouri, 6-1 at number 10 Vanderbilt. Paul Rogers says Vandy used to be a joke.
They still are to me.
They will be again.
Once
don't you
again,
worry.
even the Brownsboro finds
Once
There it is.
once Fabio leaves, they'll be
They will
back
go-
to
they will
back to
go-
reality.
That's right.
He's like 35, so he's probably got what 4 more years left.
I'll tell you what, though, that kid can ball. He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
ball. He's a ball player.
Missouri at Vanderbilt, 2:30 on ESPN. We've had like one night game of these whole.
Well, thank God for all these because we get to play at night.
We on ABC,
Oh,
which
that's,
they thought a long time ago that would
They
have
probably
been
wish they could have canceled that.
yeah, they do. They wish they could flip flop these. I guarantee
First
you.
Bank Stadium capacity 40 grand at Vandy. Who you got?
I think Vanderbilt is going to have a hangover after the LSU game. You know, that was a big win for them. A lot of talk going into that week. Can they do it? All of that. Well, they backed it up. They did it. They straight up beat us. They beat us worse than the score indicates.
Definitely.
That's just, that's just a fact. They just outplayed us in every aspect. We could not stop them. But I think they have a letdown. They are a beatable team, and Missouri is good. Missouri's dang good.
LSU had plenty of opportunities to beat them last week.
They did. LSU could have won the
Couldn't
game,
stop it.
even though if we could have got 2 stops, we win that ball game. If we punch it in the end zone, we win that ball game. We got a guy coming on later that can tell us a little bit more about that travesty. But I'm going to take Missouri on the road at Vanderbilt to get it done and start to tell Cinderella that your season better. You might be turning into a pumpkin by the end of November. I think Vanderbilt will be gone. I think Missouri has the best shot in the SEC to make the college football playoffs.
And Vanderbilt
Vanderbilt.
head on down to Memphis for the Music City Bowl.
That'd be great. We may be there.
We'll be at the
if we're lucky.
We'll be at the Texas Bowl.
Most likely, again.
Joe.
I'm going Missouri also. I pretty much agree with him. It's like Vanderbilt gave it their all, that they studied up for it. That was the one they probably had circled on the schedule all year. Missouri's just going to come in kind of the underdog. Everybody's still talking about Vanderbilt, and Missouri's going to shut them up.
I hope so.
That sounds good.
Yeah, after all the trash they talked
That's
from Vanderbilt.
that's Diego Fabio though.
Yeah, that is true.
I like him for that, though, man.
Oh, I like him for that too. He's confident.
And you know why he's so confident, right?
because he's been around he's like 41 years old.
His mentor is Johnny Manziel.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, he's a Johnny.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why.
Johnny
that's why,
goes to the games and
Well,
wears
he plays like him.
He does
He does.
with the confidence level also because
Yeah.
they're the same type of person.
And I think that my buddies and I, we were talking about it when we watched the game the other day. Like, that is not, this is it for him. Like, he's not going to the next level. He
No.
can't, I mean, he may get an opportunity or whatever. He may
Practice
be a
squad for a
practice
while.
squad, maybe a backup, but that dude's not going to be a starting quarterback in the league. He's just not. I mean, I may be wrong, but he's not big enough.
But he's going to have a degree at Vanderbilt.
That says something. He can do anything he
That
wants.
is a fact.
That is a fact.
He's going to have that. All right, and then this one. This one I put
The
last.
big one.
I put last because we're right here in the
Yes.
shadows of the stadium.
That's right.
Capacity 102,321. Number 3 Texas A&M 7-0 at 20 seat, or number 20 LSU 5-2. 6:30 on ABC.
Look,
See,
let's see if we can run the ball. Will most likely be a deluge of rain. It's going to be a sloppy game in the stadium. Hopefully it's not sloppy, but
it don't rain in Tiger Stadium.
well, it will Saturday night. It will Saturday night. We'll see. Maybe the Death Valley vortex will make it not, but man, you know, I don't like the way the Tigers have been playing, but I've seen improvement over the last 2 weeks, even with a loss last week, even with a sloppy, ugly game in Tiger Stadium against South Carolina the week before. The offense has started to move the ball a little bit better. The run game looked a little bit better at Vanderbilt as well. And Nuss looked like he's throwing the ball with a little more zip on it. Just with
He
the
is.
eye test, watching him, it looks like it's coming out a little hotter. He's going to have to tuck the ball and run some to create, just keep everybody honest. And Texas A&M, they get after the quarterback. So in the offensive line of LSU, it's been terrible. Let's just be honest.
It's late for sure.
It's been terrible.
With all of that, A&M is only a 2-point favorite.
That's right.
Well, I mean,
Exactly.
it's a night game.
It's a night game in Death Valley. With all of that said, though, I ain't betting against the Tigers.
Absolutely not.
And I'm not betting against Death Valley
Absolutely
at night.
not.
And I think that there will be an upset, and your LSU Tigers will win by 10 for
10.
bonus points.
Whew.
I'm all right. By 10.
By 10. It's
We'll probably need a whole other podcast to figure out how they can get there.
This is on YouTube. It's never going away.
That's right.
I also have LSU for the obvious reasons. I mean, I'm not going against them. I've only been wrong twice this year. And,
Me too.
taking my eye, I mean, they really did. Their offense, it really did look better, for lack of a better word. It looked better against Vanderbilt.
It's hard to say in a loss, but
I mean,
it
our
did.
defense, which is what we've been standing on all year, let us down, in
They
my
did.
opinion, in that game. I mean, the offense did enough to win, I think. But I got LSU winning. Not by 10, though, but I got them winning.
Whit Weeks is down again. Back-to-back weeks. He's not going to play. They're hoping to get him ready for Alabama in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is he like, this is his last year with us, or we got him again?
I think it is his last year. But what? No, he's a junior. He's a junior. Yeah. What's his problem? What's his injury?
Ankle.
Okay.
It was his leg, his foot or something.
It's
Might have to do something with that Landry Kiffin is probably half his
Probably
problem.
so.
But, I mean, they look okay last week without him.
Yeah, they did. They did, except for that goal line stand. If he's on that play and standing there in that play and not his brother, he makes that tackle on 4th down. The game may change there.
But the game also changes if you're on the 1-yard line.
You decide to run,
That's a fact.
and you decide to run a Wildcat for the first time all season, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't bet against the boys at home.
You shouldn't.
There's a lot of people that are not anti them, but trashing them a lot in the social media world
For
because
sure.
they lost 2 games they weren't supposed to lose. The first game, they should have won that one, but it's Ole Miss.
Yeah, I mean, a little road victory there. Another game where if you get a stop, and they got the stop, but they couldn't move it on.
I mean, yeah, they were in the game.
No, they
Outside.
absolutely had a shot to win.
Outside looking in,
Shouldn't have had a chance to win the game. I mean,
No.
they dominated.
if you're 10-2 when the season's over,
You're in great shape.
you're in the top 12.
So if you lose a couple games that you shouldn't have lost, but you win a couple of games that you're not supposed to win,
This one and in 2 weeks.
that's exactly right. And you got to win. LSU to have a shot. I don't know if a 3-loss team can make it. It could. If they can win 2 out of 3 against A&M, Oklahoma, and Alabama, if they can win 2 of those 3 games, I think they could get in.
Yeah, I think at the end of the year when they play Oklahoma, we'll know for sure Oklahoma either is going to be having a chance or they're going to be shut down.
They're gonna, yeah,
If they're shut down, it's a no problem game.
right.
But I don't know if our offense knows what a no problem game is.
They do not, and we don't know what the weather will be in Norman in late November. It could be brutal.
But I'm gonna go with LSU as well because I don't really believe in that 3 in front of Texas A&M's name.
I don't either, not
But
yet.
there's not the best team in the country right now.
No,
There's not one
no, there is. Well, there's Ohio State.
who still doesn't play ranked teams. Like
Correct.
you still don't know.
We won't know until they make the playoffs.
Well, we still got Ohio State, Michigan. I mean, that's one of them games that even though Ohio State's way.
But Ohio State
And I think it's at Michigan this year.
But I mean, that's
Ohio-
always one of them games.
Ohio State could lose that game
Yeah.
and still get in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I mean, they're basically a lot. Indiana's 2, A&M's 3, Alabama's 4, who we think is probably the best team in the country right now.
Mhm.
And like they're 7-0, so they got that number.
That's it. Yeah.
But as bad as we're playing right now, and as much as a lot of our own people don't believe in us, and they're on the fire Brian Finley show, like right now.
Yeah.
And you do all that, and still we're at 2-point dog
It's crazy.
against the number 3 team in the country.
I know.
That's the wild.
Make it make sense. Well, Vegas, they know everything.
Mhm.
Vegas they don't ever miss. It's unbelievable.
They don't.
And they know something.
Vandy was a 2-point,
Yep, they were a 2-point
and
favorite.
it was a 1-possession game.
Right there on it.
And the weather's gonna be, and the weather may be on our side. I mean, it's very possible.
It definitely will help the secondary because they're not going to be able to throw the ball a whole lot, so that's good. We'll see.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go LSU. We're gonna take this a little bit longer because our special guest just walked in the building.
That's right.
So, I see him. He is here.
What happened with Chris Phillips?
Yeah, where's Chris?
He was playing golf at the U Club and said he was coming straight here.
He knew that we were gonna talk bad about Vandy. And he-
Yeah, I gave him some trash on
He
Twitter
also-
last week.
He also this week picked LSU to upset Texas.
Yeah, I saw
A&M.
that. I sent him a meme and I said, "You totally redeemed
Well,
yourself."
that's what he wants now. Now he wants that because that's the strength of Steve.
See, I wish he was here because I was going to ask him. He's starting to get accused of being a homer. So when he's going to these SEC games, he's joining right in and being a homer. Chris, if you're listening to this and on the way, I need you to come in here and confirm or deny
Because
this.
I don't have his
But he
numbers.
could be a homer this weekend.
I don't
do.
think-
You want me to text him?
Text him and see where he's at.
Right.
We can hang out a little bit longer.
Hey, Walk-on's drinking beer.
He might be.
He probably is,
But-
he may have gotten loaded on the course.
Walk-on was. I've been going to Walk-on. Shout out Walk-on, by the way. They're not a sponsor, but
Shout out.
that's been my pregame. You know, every Thursday we go there pregame and have a few adult beverages and think about what we're going to talk about. And it was popping today. I think there was a basketball game today on campus.
A basketball
I
game?
think so.
Is it basketball
I
season?
think there was a women's basketball game, I think, today.
They
There
do,
was something going on because it was popping and it was, usually there's about 4 people in there at 5:30 on a Thursday. But today, we had to wait for a seat. I mean, it was,
At walk-ons?
oh yeah.
Wow.
Maybe because of this men's health event they got going on.
No, I don't recognize any of these fellas, from there.
I know a couple of them.
There was a bunch of families, with kids with LSU shirts. I think there was a women's basketball game today. I'm almost sure.
And then Gordy Rush is gonna be here, but Gordy Rush is here. He's just running the show out here.
yeah, he's running. I'm looking at Gordy right now, and yeah.
He's running the show. And Stephen Monster Milam, he's a good guy, Chris. Yes, Chris is a good guy.
Chris is a good dude. Paul Rogers is a Tigs Bits legend. For
I'm
sure.
gonna be a Team Big legend before long.
You damn right he will be. Come on.
Oh, I just got the email that this Saturday at 4:25, the national champion baseball team
Yeah, they're walking down the hill.
will walk down the hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna be right by my tailgate.
You just got that email?
That's when you need to come see us at the tailgate, and then you can just walk
At
50 feet and go see them
4:50, they will have a ring ceremony
in the PMAC.
in the PMAC.
Yeah,
All fans are invited to attend, and I'm sure they'll end up on the field at some point.
yeah, I think they're gonna introduce them either before the game or at halftime.
Which
They're having a drone show too,
Come on.
weather permitting, I guess. I would think you can't really fly drones in the rain. I don't know if you can, I have no idea.
and they just got back from the White House.
That's right.
Both LSU teams.
Yeah.
LSU Shreveport joined them.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm glad
That
they did
was,
that. They did that together because they definitely deserve recognition. I don't care who you are. What were they, like 58-0?
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
Any level.
It don't matter what level you're playing. The game of baseball, for you to go undefeated 58 times in a row,
It's
that's
the hardest one to do it.
hardest sport to do it in because, like you say, a blind hog can find an acorn every now and
I
then.
mean-
Well, so you're going to lose a game in
I
baseball.
watched about the last 10 games of their season because it was the hot thing.
Right.
And those dudes, they played hard. Even the last game of the championship game, they played to the end.
Yeah,
They earned it for sure. But that's Louisiana's we just got it, man.
we do.
We just got it. They got to catch us. I mean,
They
we just got it, man.
Facts.
Even like our smaller teams like Lafayette, UNO, Southeastern.
Southeast.
I mean, even them
Nichols.
teams, them teams
Nichols
will
will
give you a
slap
run.
Yeah,
Southern,
Southern.
they're gonna give you a run.
100%.
No doubt, man. We got some talent here for sure.
Yeah, South Louisiana is it, and there's reasons we live here, and there's reasons we don't want to move anywhere else
That's a fact.
because this is an incredible place.
It is.
And one thing I do want to talk about is something I really don't know a whole lot about. Let me make this big screen. So this is a Hometown Heroes Backing the Blue benefit for recently fallen and injured IPSO deputies Riley and Stassi. Sunday, November 16th at the Tractor Supply in Plaquemine at 485 Bellevue Drive in Plaquemine. Jambalaya and pastelaya dinners will be ready at 11 a.m. for $10 each. All proceeds go to the families of Riley and Stassi. Special social media guest cooks will be serving great food for a great cause. I have an idea of.
So it's cooking with Cajun for sure. Terry Taylor, Rachel,
Bear the Voice, I think. is
Bear the
coming down.
Voice.
Okay.
Yeah, Bear the Voice. I'll be there. You can come see me and celebrity status.
I'm going to try my best. I should be able to make it.
I'm gonna show for a minute. I got
Yeah.
some stuff going on, but I'm gonna show. Got a gift basket we're gonna donate. They're doing a raffle, doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, this is a fundraiser going on November 16th that we're going to talk about each week until we get it. I'm going to have Terry Taylor and some of those guys come on to talk about it to help the honored, the fallen deputies.
Yep. That'd be a great event.
But we're gonna go back to this one since we got our guy Gordy Rush.
Gordy Rush.
Gordy
yeah.
Rush.
What's up, guys?
Gordy Rush in the house.
Man, I'm excited to be on End Zone Eats. I've watched the show, enjoyed the show. Excited to be here.
So tell us a little bit about what's going on here with Our Lady of the Lake bringing Stephen Milam in, and what's going on. Chris has provided some food. So what y'all got going on here?
So the organization's Lake Men's Health and Curtis Chastain, Oscar Schoenfeld, Tyler Boudreaux are doctors, and basically, it's a membership. You pay so much a month to be a member. You get a physical with that, and a part of that you get kind of concierge health. I'm sick, right? Especially this time of year, I can't be sick. I'm gonna get up the next day. They're gonna see me right away. I get a shot, get medicine, and all the above. And in this day and age, it's so hard to get in and see a doctor. And they've got probably 700 members right now, and they do March Madness, and they do a summer one over at Bowie Outfitters. So I said, we'll do a football one. So we partnered with Trey Ledbetter, who was well known in this podcast, trying to get people to come see his. 90% of the people here have never seen this facility.
They didn't know it existed.
It's unbelievable.
They've probably been to Modesto's,
Yep.
and they've been to Lit Pizza, and they've been to Walk-Ons,
Yep.
but didn't know this place existed.
Right, yeah.
And I think that part's really, that part's cool. So we're partners with them with ESPN, Hester Flynn here, actually this morning, every Thursday morning.
Thursday.
They do that. Chris's Specialty Meats, yourself, Tressie, and Randy Linedecker, great friends. They have a food, Mocco Beverage Budweiser, donated some beer for this evening's event. And, it's all about networking, right? And so the doctors talk a little bit about health. I talked about the LSU football team. Our Lady of the Lake has 30 NIL athletes. Monster's one of them. So, now it's a structured NIL, right? They have to do stuff. And so us being partners of Our Lady of the Lake, they have to fulfill these things. And they're like, Gordy, let us know when you have events. And we actually, Tough Life last week, Moscone and I flew up with 2 gymnasts on a jet on Thursday. So he did his show on Broadway. I mean, we're having dinner at the Justin Timberlake's supper club. So I'm loving this new NIL. I mean, I'm not getting any money, but I'm getting some side perks.
Having
Right?
fun.
Didn't y'all run into Big D and Bubba up there?
Bubba came. Bubba came up there, and then Bubba got some tickets to the game. And it's all networking. And I think, Thursday night, they've got Thursday night football on with the, it's a big week with Jefferson and what have you. And of course, I planned it that LSU was going to come off of a win against Vanderbilt and get ready for this big matchup, the biggest home game of the year against Texas A&M. So this is my 4th of 6 speaking engagements this week, and I'm like, next week I'll do it. Next year I'll do it after the Western Kentucky game. But it's been pulling teeth a little bit this week.
I recognize a few of these guys.
Yeah, there's some great people here, no doubt. There's a lot of great people, so it's been fun.
And then you talk about men's health, and we have lobster mac and cheese.
Yep. Well, you still got to eat, right? You just eat it's in portions, right?
Yeah, manage.
It's about managed portions,
That's
right?
it.
And all that. So it's all good network.
So with all of your trips, with LSU on the sidelines and places like that, your most favorite spot you've been to?
That LSU's played at, not
Yes.
college in general, because I've been blessed to be alive, right?
Yeah.
Knoxville. Love Tennessee.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Knoxville's unbelievable. And unfortunately, it feels like every time they're in damn rain. It's been in the rain, and they had an interim coach the last couple of times. Love Knoxville, Tennessee.
So you got your rain jacket ready because
I heard that. I'm just hearing that, right? Yeah, it's been a while since I've had a rain jacket on, but I'm ready for that. So I will be ready on Saturday.
Takes what you got.
No choice. You're going to have to be ready. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love Tennessee too. That's probably my favorite road trip as well. That's where my wife and I went on our honeymoon.
Yeah.
We got married on an off week, which you're not supposed to do a fall wedding. I get that.
Fall weddings are out.
They are totally out. But we did it on an off week, so we just coincidentally worked our way to Gatlinburg for the honeymoon, and then just happened to go to Neyland Stadium. That was right after 9/11.
Okay.
2 weeks after, and Senator Fred Thompson addressed the whole stadium, and it was very, very moving. As soon as he finished, the whole place is USA.
The most moving game I've ever been to, he's got the Donald Trump thing up there, was 2019 LSU Alabama when Trump decided to come. And it was about as patriotic as I've ever seen. It was really, really cool. I mean, it was red, white, and blue. Obviously all SEC. bands, and Alabama. I know if there's a state that's more red than LSU, but Alabama is.
That's
And,
true.
It was rare, but it was cool. I mean, just and then he was supposed to leave in the second quarter. He didn't go to early fourth quarter. And my favorite story, we were on the runway in Tuscaloosa, and we were an hour and a half late because Air Force One hadn't taken off yet. And so there was just a backlog of planes that went out of that little airport. That was cool.
Have you made the Army-Navy game?
I have not, but interested enough on the open weekend. So went up to Air Force Academy, and my son went to a track camp. My oldest son went up there. And while he was doing that, my younger son, who plays football, loves football. And Colorado Springs is unbelievable. And so we are going on an open week to see Army play Air Force. This will be my first game. And then later that day, Arizona plays up in Boulder against Colorado. So that's going to be a cool trip, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's about an hour 30, hour 40 round trip, and then we'll get on a plane and come back. But I'm excited to see that. Colorado Springs Air Force Academy, cool setting. I was in Eugene this summer.
You were.
That's pretty cool. I mean, not a big stadium.
You played golf up there.
Played
too.
golf up and then abandoned dude south of it, and then a friend of mine let us in. We went and saw the stadium. Only 58,000. And everybody's like Autzen Stadium, the Autzen Zoo, one of the top 5 stadiums in America. And other than Vanderbilt, it's a small stadium in the SEC, but it's pretty cool, and it's a beautiful campus on that Nike money.
Yeah. His son, by the way, great ball player. I've had the pleasure of spending all fall with Gordy and get to watch his son play. He's an animal. An animal.
Thank you for that. He loves football, and 8th grade and the way to go. But to tell you about the new generation of football, he came home last year and he picked number 54 out, right? And I was like, man, that's pretty cool. Brian Urlacher? He said, no, Daddy, Randy White. And I'm like, that's because kids are just watching YouTube today.
Yeah.
And I mean, that and his second play, it was a sack, strip sack, fumble, ran it for a touchdown, and spiked the football. And I was asked, where'd you learn that? It's like on YouTube. On YouTube. And so
That's high school kids these days.
it's interesting. It's just interesting being a parent. And my oldest kid that loves football, he runs track, and have one that loves football and over the top, right? He comes to every LSU game with me. He rides with me. Don't want to go with his friends. He walks down. We walk down and do the Victory Hill thing. Goes through the locker room, goes on the field, gets to see all that stuff. I put him in my friend's suite. He comes down with 3 minutes left in the game and takes a knee next to me. Sits there while I do the post game with Brian Kelly and walk and get in the car. Loves it. And so
That's the life.
that's pretty cool for
That's-
for a dad, right?
That's the life right
Very
there.
cool. Yeah.
Yep, it's cut out my tailgating. I've lost so much weight this football season because I'm drinking water and it's reduced my amount of tailgating, which is not good for this year.
No, we got plenty of food for you today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that.
But the LSU A&M this week.
Yeah,
We were talking A&M. We don't believe is the 3rd best team in the country. It's just the way that the football season has gone this year. They're one of the only ones with no losses.
Yeah.
So as bad as LSU's been talked about and playing lately,
yeah.
you got the number 3 team in the country, and it's a 2-point. They're a 2-point dog. So something gives.
Well, I just talked about it out there. I think in this new age of revenue sharing, nobody's great in college football. Yeah, and I said this all August long. There's no 12-0 teams. Nobody's Alabama anymore. Nobody's going back to back anymore. Okay, and nobody's 3-9 anymore. An example I use: Mississippi State and Vanderbilt are no longer 3-9 teams, and we see that. Vanderbilt's number 10 in the country. Everybody's got in the SEC $20.5 million to spend on student athletes, and they're getting the best of the best. And the challenge is how quickly can you get all these new people, get them on the same page, and get some cohesion. And I think what's proved out is that, obviously offensively, LSU, Garrett Nussmeier's not 100%. They've got new offensive line, and they're struggling to get the cohesion that, they had even a year ago. The teams, Ole Miss and Vanderbilt, Vanderbilt has a quarterback, a tight end, offensive coordinator, and associate coach. All did this. This is their 4th year together. They came from New Mexico State, and they're running the same stuff. And it tells. They play a clean football game. And you can't go on the road in this conference and, settle for 3 field goals or field goal attempts and do the things you do and play a team that's going to play clean. A&M has played clean. They do have an identity in who they want to be. They're very physical. Mike Elko preaches that. And truth be told, they played at Notre Dame. Notre Dame's not the world beaters they were last year. They're not going to make the national championship. They haven't played necessarily the hardest schedule down the road, but they've been cohesive and they've played complete football. I think what LSU has for them in this game is the game. Again, everybody's like this. Nobody's great. Nobody's bad. Error margins this.
Parity.
Right. 2019, I want to say I saw a stat. The average margin of victory was 17 points. This year it's 10. Okay. That being said, it's harder to win on the road, and LSU has their back against the wall. Right. They've heard all that, how ticked off they are and what have you. I expect LSU to come out and play. Play hard, and is that going to be enough to carry them over? We'll see.
And I think Weeks is doubtful again.
He's not playing. I think I've seen reports. I think he's doubtful. Yeah.
So that's another one. One of the leaders of that defense. But if they come out and play their game, it's going to be a 1-score game.
Well, they don't have anything to lose at this point, really. Just like this, let's just go. Let's just go and show everybody who we are and what we still are. I know they're prideful, and I know that they were not happy with that.
Yeah.
They were not happy.
And I think they got to get to a good start, right? With the way that this fan base is, Tiger Stadium can be the greatest home field advantage. If things go the wrong way right now in this climate, it can work against you. So, I think they got to get to a good start. And certainly I'm hopeful for that. And you look at Brian Kelly's resume, right? He's read everything this week. He's got the chronic winner wherever he is. Is he going to make the changes? Are they going? And he's talked about it. I think narrowing down what you want to do offensively, we've got to execute at a better clip. And they've got to be better in the red zone. You can't.
You were at
keep
the
Coach Elko.
you were at the 1 yard line twice.
I went back and talked through that series right now. 13 minutes left. It's 31-24. You got a chance to go tie the football game. Or it was 31-21. I'm sorry. You got a chance to make it a 3-point game. You're on the 1, and you just implode. And you can't do that. Margin of error is this. You've got to be able to execute on offense.
I have a lot of respect for Brian Kelly to continue to do that show with you every week whenever y'all film that on
The
Mondays.
film room?
Yeah, the film room, because it ain't been easy to do that this year.
Well, the funny thing for it is that it's social media. So when you lose, the responses to that.
Yeah.
And I have a great relationship with Brian Kelly. I think the way that he runs that program, and you'll sit down on Monday and do that. I'll choose the clips on Sunday, and we'll go from that. The funny thing is Gordy Silver. I was like, don't put this on me because I don't put those plays. I'm putting the good plays in there. You put my name on it, I'm gonna get calls at midnight around now. Shoot, where's that interception? Where's the sack?
Exactly.
Where's the sack? But, I think it's good media, right? And,
Yeah, it is.
I think that you have to do that. The standard is the standard here. The problem is you have 9 blue blood programs in the SEC now that expect to go 10-2 every year. And I just told you, Mississippi State and Vanderbilt are going 3-9 every year. So that being said, somebody's got to lose.
And
Can't get used to that.
we were talking about earlier. Kentucky's like one of the best 2 and 5 teams in the country.
Kentucky, Kentucky's spending $48 million a year on their basketball roster. They came out and said that's about $41 million more than LSU. They just took Texas to overtime. That's all you need to know.
That's it.
That's it.
Everybody's going to come play in the SEC because they can make some money, and it's the best.
Arkansas fired their coach, and Bobby P put up 42 against Tennessee last week.
Everybody's looking. Bobby Petrino's going to score points. Yep. Right. Bobby Petrino's going to. It's a ball game each and every week. There's no easy outs. Florida. They've got 6-7 NFL draft picks.
Yeah.
On that team, they're dysfunctional on offense. Right. They've been. And how many close games have they lost? This one included. Again, the margin of error is this.
Well, we thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
This is a hat.
I love a hat and some Bayou Brothers. I love me some Bayou Brothers,
Yes,
man.
sir.
some of the good stuff. Appreciate that. Thanks for having me on, and congrats on this podcast, man.
Thank you.
Love to see people that continue to create in the space. Really
Thank you. And you've been a big part of it.
Yeah.
You've been a mentor for me for a long time, and I just appreciate our friendship.
No, absolutely. Yeah, you guys, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk soon. All right, guys.
Good seeing you.
Hey, is he around?
Yeah, we'll see.
So carry a lot of this if you can.
That's pretty easy. Hey, how does it feel to be shortstop for the best team in the country?
All right, I'll give it to Joe.
That was the White House.
Yeah,
Oh, he just got back.
how's Trump doing?
Yeah, what happened?
What's your favorite part about walking around the White House? Because they got tours of the Capitol building and everything else.
How did they get to do all that?
So was he in the video? I don't
Yeah,
think
I didn't see it in the video.
No, Anderson was, and a couple other
He doesn't
people.
seem like the guy that would be in the video.
He doesn't, as long as his glove and bat keep working, and I love it. I love
He
it.
got hurt at the right time last year.
God, did
He was struggling.
Yeah, he was, but he kept on grinding. Man, that was so much fun. It was Omaha.
Adam's gonna bring me to Omaha this year.
Shoot.
Bayou Brothers, American Express Black.
Absolutely.
It's gonna cover that trip.
We may get there one day, but we ain't anywhere near.
It ain't gonna be this year.
We'll be sleeping in the back of that, Chris's specialty meats van.
Well, speaking of baseball, though, I mean, huge news with the Tennessee Vols with Tony V
Huge news.
moving on.
So Tony moved to San Francisco because Buster Posey made that decision, and Buster Posey had a big
he's
hand in that.
okay.
Drew Gilbert, we all remember Drew Gilbert
Yep.
from Tennessee,
Yep.
plays for them,
Okay.
and so he had a pull in that too. But to be the first coach to leave the college ranks with no professional experience and go straight to the
Good for
pros.
him, man.
Good for him. I think he can
That's
do it.
him.
I think he can do it. I think he is a great coach. Obviously, I don't like him for obvious reasons. I can maybe start to like him a little bit more now that he's gonna be there. I don't
Like
like
you
him
for the
guys.
same reasons I don't like him though. I mean, I like that swagger.
Yeah, I like the swagger too. Yes, exactly. It's hard to not
If he's
Like-
if he's
like
on,
him a little.
if he's on your squad,
Oh,
you
you
love
love
him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, for sure. For
If he's
sure.
against you,
You hate him.
on the same day, Kevin O'Sullivan at Florida takes a leave of absence
Isn't that weird?
on the same day.
But I understand that from Chris Phillips that it's some kind of family thing and that he'll be back to
So
coach. He will be
he's
coaching.
been dealing with some family stuff for the last few years, but some of it you've seen in the papers and some of it you
Yeah,
haven't.
he seems like a
But,
hard dude to live with. That's all I can say.
He is.
He's just,
I remember that video come out, him cussing them dudes out.
yeah,
I can imagine that probably happens a lot with him, just by.
he seems to have a temper,
Yeah.
little temper,
Yeah.
little temper. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him at all. I'll take Tony V over him any day. But, I mean, Tony's going into now, his nemesis, if you will, was Jay Johnson. And now his nemesis is Dave Roberts. So good luck. Good luck. You think that we're rolling it with NIL and bringing in players too. You now have to go up against the Dodgers.
Yeah,
But you're probably gonna win the World Series, though.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, they're going to win the World Series.
I'm hoping Toronto.
I do too, and I was
I was a man. I was going for the man. I wanted to see the
I wanted to see the Mariners. They
My
did
boy.
too.
My
They
boy,
did too.
I'm gonna get my boy Kevin Gosman on the show whenever they get back
Oh,
because
you have to.
he's a good friend of mine, and last time I saw him he spoke at the First Pitch Banquet last year.
That'd be a good guess to have.
But he's pitching in the World Series.
Yeah, yeah. He pitched well in the ALCS. So,
He did, and so he is. He is. I think he's about to walk out, but yeah, Gosman has been a good dude. We've had dinner in the past when he comes down here, but I'm not a MLB fan. I'm a follow players fan
yeah, that
because you're from around here. the Milos when he gets out there.
Yeah.
When all the different dudes get out there. Fellow Bregman coming up, leaving here, going
Yeah.
to Houston, going to Boston, and probably going to end up back in Houston before it's all said and done.
I bet he does. I bet he
And
is.
chances are good for sure.
Yeah.
He turned down the option, so he's a
I
free.
do like to have that.
Oh,
deal.
did he? He turned it
I
down.
do like to have that deal. Like, hey, you want $40 million a year to play baseball? Nah. I'm good. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, you're betting on yourself to get picked up somewhere.
That's a bad thing.
Oh,
I-
I'm saying-
If I was him, I'd take that.
I would too.
I think he'll end up back in Houston because he didn't want to leave Houston.
No, he did not. He did not want to leave Houston. I've got a buddy who makes barbecue sauces and stuff too, and he partnered with them when Brady had Brady Bomb. And that brand, it was actually my buddy JD Marsh. It was his recipes and all that they relabeled and put into Brady Bomb, and they put a bunch of money and stuff. I helped them do some promotion things and helped them cook briskets, and I didn't help much. They did it all. I helped trim briskets and stuff like that. But he came. Alex was nice. He came by one night while the night we were doing all that because he was like at a meet and greet at Rouse's or whatever. Super nice guy.
Alex
super
is
cool.
the consummate big leaguer. But,
He's a big league ball player,
he
you know,
is.
and he had a little entourage
he
with
does.
him that night,
Oh,
3 or 4. But he was super cool. He
Yeah,
played back.
he's a good dude.
It was like
He's
1
a
o'clock in
perfect
the
fit
morning.
for it.
It
I mean,
is.
there's a lot of, when we went to a couple of games, and the line to get the autographs and stuff, you know, a third of them's wearing purple and gold jerseys.
Oh.
They're even wearing the Houston jersey. I mean, it's a perfect fit for him.
It is. I mean,
Otherwise,
I went to an Astros game this summer and just the LSU shirts. You
a
just
lot of
stand there,
LSU
just
in
yeah.
Houston.
Oh, we do tons. I'm an Astros fan, but I grew up a Braves fan, and I'm all because Braves and Cubs because of TBS and WGN. That's all that I got to
Frank
say.
Williams in the house.
Frank Williams, what up, Frank? Williams Custom Call, shout out.
Frankie, what's up?
Big sponsor of my youth hunt event I got coming up Saturday.
Nice.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Well, without getting into too much, because it is a private event, but a couple of years ago, our hunting club that I'm a member of, I got a few adult beverages in me and said, we need to do something for the kids. I'm tired of seeing the kids get passed over, and the hunting club president said, all right, well, you're in charge of doing it. So,
you got
Go
voluntold.
for it, buddy.
You were
And,
voluntold.
anyway, it was pretty much knocking on doors and in the community and seeing who wanted to help the kids out. And I said it's a members only thing, and guests. We let a couple of guests come, especially if you donate, you can bring. But it's a good thing. We bring kids out and bring them hunting, and we do a bunch of prizes. We give away guns. Can I say guns on here?
You can.
We give away guns and some other
The
things.
the TikTok live is not live.
A lot of the people, shout out to a lot of people. Williams, Custom Call, Frank definitely stepped up for us and donated a lot of stuff for us. But yeah, it's a good thing, man. And we're gonna probably have 50 or 60 kids there this year, and we're gonna make the best of it. Try to get some kids out there, keep them out of trouble, man. That's the biggest thing, dude. Try to set a good example for kids, and get them off the video games and TikTok and all that, and get them on stuff like that. Man.
So Bayou Brothers donated a little basket
Bayou Brothers
for
did.
his little hunt.
We do what we do is we give a bunch of prizes to the kids, and then we do a raffle, 1 for $5 or 5 for $20, and to raise money. And Bayou Brothers and Adam donated a basket to us. We're gonna put that in the 5 for $20 raffle.
Nice.
And,
To clarify, I'm gonna put some stuff in a box.
in a box, and I'm gonna
And hand it to him and say, hey, can you make this into a basket?
My wife, shout out Jessica Kersey, my wife. She's gonna make it look like something somebody wants to take home.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give her the box right home.
I get that.
I'll pick it up Saturday morning for the event.
Hmm.
To be ready to go. But I appreciate that. And it's a big thing for us and my nonprofit team Kersey that we do. We try to do a lot of that stuff for kids, man, and it's a big thing for us, man. We want to do that.
That's a good thing, dude.
So so every week we talk about Trey Ledbetter and Pro Dreams and the place that we've been allowed to do our podcast. And he's usually at home on the other side of the river on Thursday nights.
Trey Ledbetter in the house.
Trey Ledbetter is in the house.
Can I press a button that goes?
We got this.
Yeah.
You know how that works?
I don't know.
Oh wait, that thing has sound effects on it?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Dude,
I don't know how that works.
we're about to learn. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, dude. Dude, we gotta move that thing back over here.
So you can press buttons.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I
And
just-
do it the
Yeah,
whole
but if you
show.
tell a joke and it's not funny,
There it is.
That is. We can have that. That's so awesome.
So Trey, thank you for coming on. This is an incredible place that you have, right
It is.
in the shadows of Tiger Stadium, right there.
shadows.
This place is awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like from the road, you can't even tell.
We do that kind of on purpose.
That's
It's
awesome.
just, I don't want everyone in the world knowing what's in the building.
But
It's some cool stuff, dude.
people
For sure.
people know where Modesto's is. Modesto's is a popping place.
Yep.
Leaving here on Thursday nights, going home, there's people pouring into there. I don't know if they got drink specials on Thursday nights or what, but there's a lot of people there, walk-ons, lit pizza, but we're in Pro Dreams.
That's right. That's right. So we built this store, I guess we've been open 3 months now. We're the official auction company for LSU, so we do everything football, baseball, basketball on campus. We're the memorabilia provider for a lot of the NIL guys there. We do a ton of business with a lot of the young athletes in the NIL era. That's the name of the game. So we have a retail store here, and we do 150 charity events a year. We do galas, golf tournaments. We're a service provider for charity events. So
I've seen you on the road at a lot of different events.
A lot.
The MMA thing at the Texas Club,
sure,
back when they were at the Texas, and now they're at LaBerge.
it's a big time.
But Casey is.
His name had to come up, didn't it?
So I've tried to get that fool on this show,
You have to.
but he tells me if it's on Thursday, he's not because he's got a front row seat to the Brian Kelly show.
So that's what I was gonna say.
Which is
It's
on
TV
Thursday
rules.
nights.
That's right.
So if I move it to Tuesday night, he may be able to come on, but on Thursday nights, which I'll have to down the road because Christmas is on a Thursday and New Year's is on a Thursday and Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. So I'll probably adjust to like Tuesday that week or whatever. And maybe one of those I can get Casey on.
That's good to know. My shows are on Thursday too, so there's 3 shows that won't be happening. There you go, guys. You know, anybody watching that watches Tigs Bits, we won't be having shows those 3 weeks.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's
Not happening.
all on Thursdays.
Yeah, not happening.
So I'll have to do something then. But he texts me all the time saying, "Hey, I want to come on," but I said, "So I'm fighting Brian Kelly."
That's right.
We'll just wait till the off season.
Yeah, wait till the off-season.
I would. Is there?
He's an interesting cat, dude. He knows a lot of people. I would love to hear some stories that he has because I know he has them.
So they got a guy, Joey Fletcher, who's been on the show for quite some time, but he's got a pickle company in West Monroe.
Can I eat this?
Sure.
I'm so fat.
Eat it. Pop it up.
Dude,
Get you one.
those are life changing.
Taste test.
Have you had one?
No, I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Hold
I'm
on.
just hungry.
We got.
Oh, they got plenty of food out there.
Is this a blind test?
It can be.
I mean, you can call it what you want, but they're legit.
Yeah, it's the best pickles in Louisiana for sure.
No doubt about it.
He's a West Monroe guy, and he's a friend of the podcast. He actually sponsors it.
Good dude.
You hear that? You can hear the crunch.
You can hear the crunch.
I mean, it's legit.
Listen to that crunch. That's what I'm talking about.
Can I curse on this show? Is this family friendly?
Sure. Go ahead.
Shit, this is.
We haven't been shut down yet. And we ain't been shut down by week 9, I think, for state.
You're gonna make it.
Dude, they're so good that he started selling them in a gallon bucket. Like a legit, like a gallon bucket.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dude,
and my
this will make
request.
a rabbit hunt a hound.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna cut this part and send it to Joey and say, "Hey, put this in your commercial."
The
There
pickles
you go.
are good, but like this is my favorite. The candied jalapeno.
Okay, yeah.
Candied jalapenos.
Dude,
He has a pickle
Yeah.
relish too that I use.
I'm not an opinion fan, so that'd be a tough.
but those are sweet. They're not crazy hot. I put them on ribs.
I don't know who's
They're
their
next
next
level.
level to drink it in the back.
Those pictures are.
They're yours now.
Take them.
Yeah, they're legit.
I feel Adam can get more.
Oh, for sure.
Adam has stocked this entire podcast room with barbecue sauce and
Crackers.
chips and crackers and
As he should.
And there's an End Zone Eats hat up there.
yeah,
Black one.
love this.
So yeah, and I've stocked his fridge in there sometimes with a case of bottled water.
Yeah,
There you go.
there you go.
It works both
I need
ways.
one here.
With a fridge. Yeah,
I
there's
need Igloo to sponsor that or something.
Shout out, Igloo.
Yeah.
Shout out Igloo. Shout
Whoever
out
makes
Yeti.
small fridges.
Whoever will do it.
or get Mockler to bring up one of those.
Oh, that's perfect. You
Things
can
in
bring one of the.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna change the water and like. It's much work.
So he actually knows Brandy. We were talking about Brandy.
Okay,
Brandy,
Better.
Brandy.
Shout out.
I don't know how to say that, so I just say Brandy. Brandy with OnlyFans.
Geppetta. That's how
But,
you say her
when
last
she came in here, the first time she came in here, she said, "You got your own liquor in the cabinet.
name.
Do what you will with that."
Yeah, I'm marking those bottles too, just to make sure.
But yeah, so she was supposed to come tonight, but her schedule at the plant's been so stupid that she said if I stop by, I'm bringing cookies, but she's about to have to go out of town for work, and with her getting her
If
seat.
her husband's listening to this joke, I'm sorry, but my favorite thing to say about Brandy, she cooked me breakfast every morning for like 2 years. She used to have her own little restaurant.
Oh, did she?
Okay,
She
Okay.
had her own little breakfast joint.
so
That's how we met.
I met her not too long ago, when she was trying to get her seasonings into a couple stores.
Brilliant market, brilliant name.
She kills.
It's a brilliant name. She seems to be.
It is brilliant, except for the certified Cajun people.
I don't
Denied,
like it.
denied her because her logo was too provocative.
That's crazy.
You know what?
So she can't be in. She can't be Cajun certified.
These pickles are provocative.
They're life changing. I mean, this thing, look, I can look. It's one of the things I remember. I remember like it was yesterday. The first time I ate one, I was like, "That's how good they are." I was like, "These things are legit." I don't even like sweet pickles, but those things are.
What else is good as that chicken pasta out there?
Lobster pasta was pretty dope.
That was the lobster mac and cheese.
We know you don't miss a meal.
I don't.
Neither do I.
No, I mean,
None of us-
I ain't missed many.
None of
Trey.
us do.
I ain't missed
None of
many.
us do.
Can we start a calendar?
Sure.
A men's heavyweight calendar?
And do it on Men's Health Night.
Yeah. Nothing screams men's health like a lobster, bacon, cheese,
beer.
beer. Yeah. Keeping
So
that
it's
doctor
basically a group of guys.
Employees.
A
Keeping
group,
doctors in business. That's exactly right.
a group of guys who want to talk football on a Thursday night and eat food. That's
That's
and meet Stephen
What you're
Miles.
supposed to do.
Where's Stephen Mile?
He
has exited.
he just left.
The monster has left the building.
He did, but Gordy came on. Trey's on. I appreciate you for letting us come out here.
I'll stop interrupting y'all's show.
No, dude, I love your place.
We about to be done anyway. I try to keep it within an hour, but Gordy
Are we
came.
over?
Oh, we're hour 37.
Man, I look fat on camera.
We were
Pickles
about,
are healthy though.
we were about
That's
to shut,
right.
we were about to shut it down at almost an hour, and Gordy said, "You ready for me?" I'm like, "Yeah."
We'll keep
Come
going.
on.
Yeah.
I'm not turning Gordy down.
No, you cannot turn Corey down.
But,
Legend.
yeah, Gordy's actually helped me get quite a few people on the show, and he's got a few more. The sideline reporter at Ohio State, Stephanie Ote, is going to be on in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
And then
Are you gonna bring her in remotely, or
Yeah.
is she gonna be here?
she
Like, that's crazy.
she won't be in here.
How'd you do that? What did Gordy tell her?
He lied.
And then Stephen Ray, Stingray from he's the
Oh, yeah.
radio show in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, old Stingray.
He'll be on in a couple weeks.
Meteorologist Stingray now.
Is he a meteorologist?
He is. He went and got his meteorology degree. I know a lot of random dumb things, stuff like that. I've been following Stingray for a long time on social media when he was actually a Mississippi State fan before he moved to like, should not know all
He
this.
brags about that?
Yeah, he did. And then he moved to Tuscaloosa. I think he just gave up on Mississippi State and he got a meteorology degree and he does do weather stuff. I'm a weather geek. This is really how I know and I keep up. Anyhow.
Oh, Jennifer's listening. What's up, dog?
Yeah,
Jennifer's our number one fan.
She's been all over the comments
Oh,
there. Trey, thank you for doing the Ray of Hope Ministries. We ended up with raising 37,000 dollars.
That's 37 commas.
That must have been,
Wow.
a majority of that must have been from those two
Did that.
LP hat company hats that I donated.
Did that.
Had to be.
So Tyler Siskey, past coach at Ole Miss, he's got a podcast that Siskey and the other dude at Ole
Okay,
Miss
yeah.
that's on Facebook a lot.
Yeah, I know who you're talking. I can't think of his name.
AJ McCarron's on that. Is it AJ McCarron's on that show?
I think so.
Yeah, he's supposed to be on next week. We'll see if that happens. And then maybe
Santa Claus is coming in December.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. And then maybe we'll get Chris on the video.
Yeah.
In a couple weeks. I think he got lost playing golf today.
It happens. It happens. He always plays wherever he's traveling. It looks like he plays at a golf course, a nice golf course. I think he played at University.
He said he played at
today.
U Club today, and he was
Yeah.
coming straight from the golf course, but he didn't make it.
It happens.
But we'll catch up with him later and get him on remotely because he's actually in town for the.
He's a great dude. Good interview. I've had him on my show. Easy dude to talk to. You throw him something and you just sit back and listen. I love those. That's what makes
That's
it
why we
easy.
have Rodney on the show.
Just give him something and let him eat.
Hot Rod Melissa.
My Rod's got a story for everything.
A guy named Hot Rod should have a
He's got a
story.
story for everything.
Yeah, as he should.
Well, I appreciate you having me on the show.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you having us here.
See
Thank you
also.
for building this.
Pro-streams.com. If you got any memorabilia needs or any auction needs, just let us know.
Jennifer said your LP hats did amazing.
There you go.
And Paul Rogers says this is the first time of hearing you guys.
Well, where the hell Paul been in? our whole life?
Paul's been in the Tigs Bits network, so.
Got it. Got it.
So
Paul,
that's why you get certain people on?
Yeah.
So there
Tap
people
into
can
there.
come too.
that's exactly right. Paul, you have a new show to watch. It's a good one.
Every Thursday night from, yours is at 7:30?
Mine's at 7:30. It usually runs an hour. I try to keep it pretty tight. But you can watch mine or you can go back and when you're done with mine, start his or vice versa. I don't care. Just watch mine and watch his. Whatever way you do it, it don't matter.
Appreciate it, Craig.
Thank you, Trey.
Thanks, man.
But
And I'm taking my pickles.
take them.
Yes.
Take 'em.
He ate half of them. He should. Those pickles are crunchy.
They are.
That was, you definitely have to send that sound bite to Joey.
To Joey.
Yeah.
So
That crunch.
I've tried the pickle relish, and in Madisonville last weekend, he did several different types of samples. He did a pickle dip that you put on a cracker.
Mhm.
That was so good. Now I've never had the actual pickles because, and I did a potato salad yesterday
Yes, that's
with
ridiculous.
the pickle relish. But when I heard that crunch,
That was legit.
that was a crunch.
And they pride themselves on that too. Like that's what he says. And people are, how do you get that crunch?
That wasn't a setup.
That was not a setup. No, at all.
The same
Best way.
And we're gonna hit the Bayou Brothers commercial that we've been working on, and then we'll wrap it up.
I like it.
sauce? Wake up your grill with Bayou Brothers Cajun barbecue sauce. It's bold, it's zesty. It's that Louisiana heat and flavor in every drop. Straight from the bayou to your plate. Ribs, wings, burgers, even breakfast eggs. If it needs flavor, it needs Bayou Brothers. Order yours today at BayouBrothers.org or call Adam at 225-975-1612. Bayou Brothers Cajun barbecue sauce. You need this in your life.
And then Chase Tyler. Chase Tyler is allowed us to play his song for the outro. So we just shout out his tour schedule for the rest of the next couple weeks. Tonight, is it 23rd?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Tonight he is at the ACS Cattle Barons Ball at Lamar Dixon. Tomorrow night, he will be at Fifth Arcade and Bar in Hammond. The French Food Festival in La Rose on Sunday. It seems like he's got a busy weekend. Playing on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then the big weekend next weekend, Boots on the Bayou.
Yeah, that's big.
He'll be here. He'll be playing on Friday for Boots on the Bayou. And then we're gonna thank everybody who was a part of it this week. I had to make it small writing so everybody would fit. Intro was Lane Hardy. It's going to be Thomas Kane next week. Thomas Kane has a song that he's done with Big Poe that's going to drop tomorrow. Probably tonight at midnight.
Yeah, I think so.
Tonight at midnight. And then next week it'll be on our intro.
Okay.
Thomas Kane song. He was on last week.
Thomas Kane, they got a big, I say big show. They got a show next Halloween night at the Warsaw Springfield.
They got one tomorrow night at Murphy's bar in Baton Rouge. It's owned by some Dunham families. So it's in Baton Rouge. They got one tomorrow night. I'm hopefully gonna make it there.
Got one night after Christmas too.
Night after
Big
Christmas.
one.
He's doing a show at the Texas Club with DJ Rhett and his comedy tour.
Okay, yeah.
The Couillons.
Couillons a comedy.
So Adam Leger is going to open. Then the Couillons of Comedy are going to do their show, and then Thomas Kane's going to close it out. And it's going to be a good show at the Texas Club. Bayou Brothers is actually cooking for Thomas Kane, DJ Rhett, and their crew
Nice.
backstage at the Texas Club.
Make him a pastelaia.
I'm actually gonna make Bayou Brothers Jungle.
Well, that's what you should make.
And push that as well. But yeah, that's coming up every week. We're gonna give away some tickets. I have a bunch of tickets to give away for that day after Christmas event. If you don't travel, you can come to the Texas Club because usually the day after Christmas is a hang around, do nothing type of day anyway.
That's true.
Especially since Christmas is a Thursday, so that will be a Friday.
Yeah. Hey, if I'm in town, I'll come. That sounds like
Come
that's
on.
gives you something to do.
Hang
We
out.
got tickets, $50 a pop.
He just said, give me a ticket.
Thomas came last week with a stack of them
Oh yeah.
But did
to give away. So I got there'll be all kinds of different giveaways. Natalie came up with my logo. Chase Tyler with the outro. Taryn Gary with the outro edits.
Shout out Karen.
Taryn,
Shout out traveling with Taryn.
traveling with Taryn. She's a busy individual right now.
Very much so.
Commercials done by Tiger 100.7's DJ Brittany Lynn.
I was gonna ask who did the commercial, who did the voiceover.
It's
It was good.
yeah, she works for the 100.7 The Tiger. My brother with the technical support, he's actually in DC this week.
Okay.
Jennifer says she's not traveling. Sponsors, Bayou Brothers in Louisiana, LP Hat Company, Hot Rods Creole, Only Pans, and Lafitte's Fine Foods. We've heard a lot from Lafitte's with the pickles.
Yeah.
The guest tonight, Gordy Rush. I just took it off. Gordy Rush, Mr. Tidbits himself, and Trey Ledbetter. Joe, the LP Hat Company, and Mr. Tidbits himself. And here we go. Y'all have a good week, and we will see y'all next week.
I come from Louisiana, from the banks of the Pontchartrain. I was born in an old houseboat in the eye of a hurricane. I've been all around this great big world, but no matter where I roam, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. People stop and ask me where it is that I come from. I tell them I am so damn south, even the Mississippi's scared to run. Oh, from Bourbon Street to Baton Rouge, from Malibu to Thibodeau, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. We got cypress storms and Salisbury corn, jambalaya and fado. New Orleans blues and Mardi Gras too, and the bars they never close. Now you can take me away from this bayou state, but I won't be gone too long. And I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. Tigers of LSU. You can take me away from this bayou state, but I won't be gone too long. And I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is my home.